All right.
How you doing, man?
Doing well yourself?
Good, good, good. We're gonna jump right in if that's all right.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. First question we have from Jovan. Go ahead, Jovan.
Hey, Reggie, thanks for doing this. I wanted to ask you, you were thrown into this team, midway through the season in February. You had, 8, 9 games to play with your teammates. What have you been able to learn about the Clippers offensive system over the past few months and just kind of having that time to talk with Doc, talk with different coaches, and really learn the playbook and kind of learn more about the team, even if you guys weren't playing together?
One of the biggest things I learned, I guess, offensively from this team is honestly we just want to get a lot of stops, get up and down the court, try to use our athleticism, try to use all these wings that we have, slashing wings, talented wings, guards, and use our bigs to really score. Offensively, the league is kind of a copycat league, so a lot of guys run very similar offenses. Just the play calls are different. And the best thing about being here is, honestly, Doc is the player's coach. He's played. He understands. The simpler that you can keep it for guys, the more that they can use their talents. So we have very simple play calls. If you know anything about basketball, I think anybody would know what we're doing, but it's more so he puts it on our players to go out there and be unstoppable. So that's been the best thing about being here so far.
Thanks, Jovan. Next question is from Tomer. Go ahead, Tomer.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this. Reggie, first of all, what was the hiatus like for you in terms of keeping in shape? And then also, you got to LA probably late February, and then less than a month, the NBA gets put on pause. What was the hiatus like for you, just in terms of getting used to LA and getting used to staying in shape as well?
The hiatus for me is something that I guess I'm used to. Being a military kid, moved my whole life, bounce around every 3 years. So, where you stay is where you stay, kind of. Was in a hotel. That was a little different, just being there for 4 months and not having, I guess, the regulatory of going outside necessarily and going to work. I think that was hard for everybody. But for myself, I found ways to stay continually working. Great staff here, sending over workouts, Zoom calls, doing workouts, finding trails to be able to run, ones that were open, hills, getting a bike. So just finding ways. And being in LA, I think the terrain, a bunch of flat land, bunch of mountains, just sand, has its variety. So it allows for guys, I think, anybody that was in LA with the weather, with, like I said, the terrain and everything out there, it was probably easier for us to train more than a lot of guys in other cities. So just blessed.
All right, thank you. Next is Andrew Greif from the LA Times.
Hey, Reggie, if you were in a hotel for 4 months, I guess, can you walk us through like your ability to play basketball or train with a basketball, dribble, shoot during the hiatus?
Fortunately enough, the hotel I was in, nobody was allowed to be on the floors under me. So I found myself dribbling at times, knowing when I didn't have other people occupying rooms near me. Shooting was difficult. But fortunately enough, I'm not going to lie, I have a teammate, Paul George, who had a second home in LA that apparently he's just not at. So I would bother him about going up there and just being able to at times shoot on the outside court. So that was kind of my way of working on basketball. It's not, of course, regulation or anything, but just to keep my sanity. Yeah, those have been kind of my workouts. I keep the ball with me at all times. So I haven't necessarily been in a gym as much as I want. Had a few opportunities to get in here and there by knowing some contacts and having gym availability, but it's mostly just been playing the mental game, watching a bunch of film, and just keeping a ball on me and doing things very similar to that I did as a kid.
Thank you. Ohm, you're up.
Hey, Reggie, good to see you again. I was wondering, you were still new to this team when the pandemic hit, and you obviously know PG really well, but you're still getting to know your teammates. How did the pandemic affect your ability to kind of still develop a bond with the guys on this team that were pretty tight-knit? And also, what's the craziest thing what you've seen your teammates bring to Orlando?
I think we all kind of Well, the thing about, I guess, first part of the question, during this break and guys kind of splitting up, I thought it would be difficult in terms of getting to know guys. Didn't make a little bit. You can't do the dinners. You can't necessarily hang out as much. But the one thing I've noticed about coming over here to this team, they're very great, is somebody is throwing a hello text, or it doesn't matter, something goofy in chat. It's always an icebreaker, always a conversation starter. Guys find a way to stay in contact daily, whether it be talking trash, whether it just be checking up on guys. It's been fun. So getting to know the guys through that, getting to kind of see what everybody's been doing. They've been more themselves since we haven't had basketball, whether it be playing games, or the guys are driving their cars that they like, playing with their kids. They've been sending over videos. So we've been getting to delve into each other's lives that way a little bit. And what was the second part of the question again, unfortunately?
Oh, sorry. He's gone. I apologize, Reggie. We'll move on to hold on. Let me see if I can get Ohm back here. Hold on, Ohm.
Thanks, Chris. Reggie, the second part of the question was, what's the craziest thing you or one of your teammates brought with you to Orlando?
Oh, man. I mean, everybody's been bringing their game systems. Everybody's been bringing snacks and trying to figure things out. But I think Trez was one of the biggest forward thinkers. He brought a portable sauna, which is the coolest thing. So got to see that. And then not gonna lie, Lou brought his studio. So hopefully after this championship run, he'll drop an EP talking about this whole experience here at Disney.
All right, Reggie, we got time for one more question. We've got Miriam.
Hey, Reggie. Hey, real quick, I know you're big on meditation, right? I'm wondering how that might help in this situation that you're in, like life inside a bubble, and obviously, and also the last few months for you too.
I think my meditation has been one of the biggest factors just in life and my game is meditation. I think helps you practice acceptance, and the biggest thing is you control what you can control, the things that are coming at your way. Deal with them the way you can and make the most of it. So I've just accepted that when the pandemic hit, that I truly wanted to go back to my house in Detroit where I felt like I had a bunch of training equipment. I could have called in my chef and everything, but the best thing for me was to stay in Los Angeles and train to the best of my ability, try to stay ready mentally and to be ready for the call if we were to come back. So I've accepted that, and now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think anybody really likes these circumstances or loving it, but I've accepted it. I have to be here. I have to undergo everything that everybody else does to do something that I love to do, which is play this game of basketball. I'm enjoying that, and like I said, when I accepted that, it makes it easier. We all have to do things that we don't like in life to do the things that we do like. So when I look at it like that, it's easier.
Thanks so much, Reggie. Have a good practice, man.
Appreciate it. Have a good one.